Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. This is my first video, so hopefully everything goes well. I've been recording for a while now, I keep messing up, but let's hope that everything goes okay this time. Alright, so earlier this week, EA decided to announce the cancellation of a new Star Wars game that they were developing by EA Vancouver. It was codenamed Orca. The game was in development since late October of 2017, right? But it was actually being made originally by Visceral Games. You guys may know them from the Dead Space series. And its original codename was Ragtag. It was supposed to be this open world game, open world Star Wars game. So don't think of it as Battlefront, Battlefront by DICE. Completely separate thing. Yeah, it was completely separate. Don't really think anything like that. Anyways, the game was never actually showed in public, so I can't tell you, exactly what it was. In an article written by Kotaku, EA stated that the reason the game was canceled was to cut cost. The game was taking too long to develop, so they decided that they would focus their manpower on a smaller scale game set to release around 2020. So, let's talk about that. Production had moved from Visceral Games to EA Vancouver. They had actually, when EA Vancouver got their hands on the game, they had actually decided that they were going to build everything from the ground up. They're going to do completely different vision for it. I couldn't tell you if Ragtag was going to be open world or linear, but we definitely do know that Orca, the Vancouver version, was going to be open world. And during that, I guess that time period, it might have been a little tougher to make, because you're starting from scratch. You have to, write scripts, you have to do animation, do all kinds of stuff, build the world, whatnot. It's just start from the beginning. So when they canceled it, I guess that they felt, from what I just said, they felt that maybe it was a better idea if they would just stop production of that game, because it's not making them any money. In EA fashion, it's not making them any money, so let's move on to another project. So I guess they kind of confirmed that they're going to release a new Star Wars game around 2020. We don't know it. That's really all we know. But EA, man. EA, man, you guys are weird. Like, 2018 has been a very weird game. A very weird year for gaming, towards the end of it at least, what with Fallout 76 and the new handheld Diablo and whatnot. But EA, you guys remind me of like an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. Like, you make mistakes, you apologize, you say you're gonna change, and then you don't do it. Like, I'm not a publisher, I can't tell you anything about the cost of making a game, especially when that was supposedly, a large-scale open-world game. But what and literally anyone else can tell you, is that it's not looking good for you, what I just said. I know you guys are making Anthem. I know this. I know it's going to be an open world game. And I'm assuming it's going to be pretty massive. I haven't really read much about it, but I'm assuming it's going to be very massive. I know that you guys are making this, right? It's great. It's great that you're making a cool open world game. Whatever. But when the frickin' frick are you guys going to make a Star Wars game that Star Wars fans can actually sink their teeth into? Really just sink their teeth into and play it and love it. It's been a minute. Last game I can think of personally that I played, a good Star Wars game, Force Unleashed, the first one. That was a while ago. I don't even remember if that was published by EA, but come on, man, like, Star Wars fans really, really don't want any more of this, DICE Battlefront, just stupid BS with you guys, doing, microtransactions and what have you. Everyone's tired of it. Like, alright, so the only good thing that came, I wouldn't even say it's a good thing, I just say it's a neutral thing that happened. The only quote-unquote good thing that happened from this is that when they shut down the game, they didn't fire anybody, which they patted themselves on the back for, which is cool. I don't know why you would. I don't know too much about, developing and stuff, but I don't know why you would fire people because you don't want to make this game. That's the only good thing that came out of it. So I guess that's okay. But I don't want to play a Star Wars game in 2020 because you guys want to push out a Star Wars game in 2020. I want a good Star Wars game that's organic and it, in its way, it really takes its time and it knows what it is. I just want a good game. Like, let's look at Assassin's Creed, right? Remember when they were doing yearly releases and they were trying to push games out? Like, I don't know if you can hear me snapping, probably not, but I was snapping. Like Call of Duty, remember that? And then Origins, they were making Origins and they're like, hey, look, we're gonna take a step back, we're gonna take an extra year, and we're gonna come out with a better game. We're not doing that yearly release stuff anymore. I'm sure, I really don't think that this game was gonna be coming out, 2 years. It's 2019, and we never even saw like a clip of it. But the point I'm trying to make is that take time with your games. I know that you guys can get easy money off of this new 2020 game, but ultimately it's not good for you if it's bad because the consumer won't trust you. How many times do we have to make this mistake again? It's not hard. Look at what Assassin's Creed did with Odyssey and Origins. If you put good content out there, consumers will respond. Or respond. I'm sorry, this isn't Halo. Um, and just, yeah, man, quit. You're screwing the pooch, EA. You're screwing the pooch. And it's honestly so sad that it's kind of funny. I mean, I don't know, man. EA is weird. They're weird guys over there. I don't know what they're doing over there. But, yeah, so welcome to my first video. I know it wasn't much. Um, but it took me a minute to make this. It's been a while. I've had to this is like take like 17 of this, and I wrote a script, but I went offbeat. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed it somewhat. I'm trying to. I want to be a content creator. I know this is my first video in a while. I'm not even gonna count the last video that I made because that was just something I was screwing around with in Final Fantasy, I think it was. So be expecting new content like 2-3 times a week. And yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoy my content, what I got cooking up for you guys. It could be anything from news like this. I want to be more news based, but it could be anything from news like this. Just me and my friends messing around playing video games. Just stuff like that. So be expecting more. Please like this video, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one.